Hi, I'm Janet from Try It Like It Create It, and today I am working on a Valentine gift box in coordination with CutCardStock. And so I am using some of their, let me get the name correct here, Pulsar Pink. It's an 80-pound cover. It comes at 8.5 by 11, 25 sheets in the package, and it's an Astro Brights cardstock. And so that's our theme this month, is to work with the neon colored papers. And so what I have in front of me here is some tacky glue, a bone folder, and then the pieces that were cut out using a Cricut Maker. Now I've cut them and I've weeded them ahead of time, and then I have a piece here that I've cut from Rhinea foil. So the very first thing we want to do is go ahead and fold along all of the score lines for both pieces. And so that's pretty easy. You may not even need a bone folder for this task. These are folding pretty easily for me. So I'm just going to leave it at that without the bone folder. And then I'm going to take my Rhinea foil piece and decide, I've already decided I want the silver forward, and I am going to glue that in place before I start the construction of the box, because the tabs of the box will go into the cut pieces. So we want to cover them first. Alright, so I've put some glue down, and I'm going to put the heart in place, and you just want to make sure that it's covering all the cut pieces. So you want to check on both sides and remove any of the excess glue. So now we're ready to start gluing our tabs around, and what I have found that works well is to just glue about 3 or 4 tabs and then place them right along that edge, and underneath I am holding those tabs in place with my left hand. So I want those to set up a little bit before I move on to the next piece. So I'm showing you here how I'm holding them in place and then using my right-handed thumb to kind of line things up on this outside edge. And I'm just going to let them sit there and attach. Okay, so this process might be a little slow, but not terribly so, because once it gets tacky you can move on. Okay, so it's not permanently attached, but it is holding it in place. So we just want to keep doing this around those edges. Because I am fighting with them staying in place and attaching to the foil, I am just going to use a little washi tape here to hold it in place, and I can remove that after my box is complete. The other thing you could do is that if you find you need to leave the tape in place, you could always cut another heart out and place it on top to hide. Okay, so what I have done is I have replaced the washi tape with just some Scotch Magic tape because I felt like the washi tape wasn't holding very well, and I think the last thing you saw was it popping open. So here I am back to where I was after I've replaced the tape. Now you'll notice here as I get to the end, I don't need this last tab, and so I'm going to cut this tab off. All right, and then I'm going to apply glue to my last tabs here and tuck those in and hold them in place. And then I'll go inside and tape that down so that it is where I want it. Okay, and then the last few steps would be to glue along this tab here. We're going to fold that to the inside and let that attach. Now you'll see here that the cardstock to cardstock glues a whole heck of a lot better than it did to the foiled paper. All right, and then the last thing I just have to do is cut that excess off where it lines up there. Okay, so that completes our box, and you can see I've done the bottom one already, and so they fit together by sliding into each other. But the thing I want to do here first is to apply a liberal amount of adhesive in here and cover up my tape because I'm not going to remove it. I'm just going to leave it in there, and then it will clean up the look of that by placing an additional cut heart right in there, and then that looks a whole lot better.